follow-up to a story we covered earlier this week about biblical references on rifle scopes issued to U.S. troops, particularly to U.S. troops used to train Iraqi and Afghan forces. The scopes are considered really good scopes. They're called ACOGs. The Michigan company that manufactures them imprints references to Bible verses next to the model number, right on the side of the scope. John chapter 8, verse 12, and 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6. Just what every Muslim trainee wants to be inspired by, right, when he's training to defend his homeland, which is populated mainly by other Muslims. Since the issue was first raised by the Military Religious Freedom Foundation and covered on ABC News and then on this show, the U.S. Marine Corps Systems Command in Quantico expressed concern with how this may be perceived, telling the AP that they would meet with the vendor to discuss future site procurements. Meanwhile, David Petraeus said this week that he found the issue disturbing. He described it as a serious concern to me. After initially defending the decision to put Bible verses on their weapons scopes, the company that makes them has now changed its mind, announcing they will no longer put the Bible references on the weaponry, and they will provide the military with kits to remove the Bible verse references on ACOGs that are already in use. Presumably little files? The Military Religious Freedom Foundation, which first brought the Jesus Rifles issue to light, reacted by saying, "It's about time." Trichicon's outrageous practice of placing Bible verse citations on military-issued gun sights for weapons was an unconstitutional disgrace of the highest magnitude and an action that clearly gave additional incentive and emboldenment to recruiters for our nation's enemies. Case closed, right? Weird one, huh? Actually, no, still weird and not closed. A TV host on the Fox News channel is now defending the Bible verse rifles. Seriously.
My wife made a good observation yesterday when we were talking about this story, and that is, hey, wait a minute. The Taliban and the extremists, what is it they say just before they blow themselves up or kill somebody? They say, Allah Akbar. So if anybody's making this a religious thing, they started it.
They started it. Right. They started it. They want this to be a religious war. They want the whole Muslim world, all 1.2 billion Muslims in the world, to see themselves as at war with the United States. And they want us to feel that way back. They started it. That's what they want. So we can either sign up for what terrorists want, or we can say no to what terrorists want and instead do things on our own terms, like Americans, like as if we were Americans, okay? Okay. Wow.